Welcome back to the mat for a defined circuit. As you can see, I've got my 10-pound ball ring here, 10-pound kettlebell, 10-pound dumbbell. I would say 10 pounds or lighter. Anything of that nature is going to work for this flow. As always, listen to your body. If you're feeling something not feeling great, maybe in your neck or shoulders, you can back off, lessen the weight, take a break and come back to it. We are going to be doing mostly standing exercises, but we're going to get warmed up with our core down on the mat, starting with our 100. So bend the knees, bend the feet, pull out easy, hold the back of the legs, and really lift yourself out of your low back, roll those shoulders down, and with your exhale, hips roll under, start to roll back, find the back of your waistband, every breath in, exhale, arm your belly back, round forward, lift tall, not from the shoulders, through the crown of your head. Squeeze your heels together as you exhale and roll back. We're starting to light up those inner thighs. Curl it forward, lift tall. 3 more times here. Pushing down into the mat to help you roll back to the top. Last 2, maybe starting to get a little deeper, maybe finding that bottom rib, and then pushing back into it to lift up. Now last one here, roll it down, stop before your shoulder blades, float those legs up, reach them to the ceiling, squeeze those inner thighs together here. You can be parallel, almost turned in. Reach your arms down by your sides, start to pump your 100. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in, and out. Now keep squeezing those inner thighs. As you exhale, you can start to lower them down the diagonal if that's available to you in your practice today. Prerequisite to be lowering those legs is the ability to keep your tailbone heavy, to keep your low back nice and quiet, nice and neutral. So if you're feeling any pain in your low back, if you feel your pelvis moving all over the place, then you can take those legs back vertical. Keep breathing, keep pumping. One more big breath. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the back of the legs. Tip over your pelvis. Round forward. Reach for your toes. Big breath into your back. Exhale. Hug those legs together. Keep that parallel, almost rotated in, feeling. Roll down, you can always grab onto your legs. You need a little support. Reach back, 4 more roll-ups here. Reach to the ceiling. Find that curl. That same scoop we were working through in our half roll backs. Reach it back. We've got the ring. Using that exhale to mobilize your spine, whether it's on the way down or on the way up. And last one, roll it back, back, and roll it up. Up, now from the top here, curl behind your sitting bones, drag your legs in towards you. Let's keep that parallel feeling going. Roll back. Roll up, just a little rolling like a ball, starting to massage through your spine. Noticing any imbalances. Are you favoring one side over the other? I'm feeling a little bit lopsided in my pelvis today. So hopefully we will begin to work that out. Now our goal here is to stand up. So you can start putting weight into your feet. Maybe rocking your weight forward. Letting go. And then when you count it, when you're ready, stand up. Awesome. All right. We feel our core fired up. We're ready to get into our circuit. So we're going to start with just some simple chair squats. So our feet are going to be parallel, just hip width distance, hands gripping your weight in the center here. We want to resist the weight as we squat down by keeping our chest up. So almost thinking extension in the chest, keeping the core pulled in towards our seat, and then you can almost pick your toes up. So you can pick your toes up off the mat. Put the weight in your heels. Inhale, start to bend your knees. Keep that weight in your heels. See if you can sit those hips back. Maybe your weight touches the mat. Exhale, stand through the back of the legs. So just that, starting nice and easy here. Lifting up, so we want to avoid following that weight down. Keep the chest lifted and open. On the way up, on the way down. And then check in with those knees, make sure they're not rolling into each other. Keep them over your big and second toes. We've got 6. Belly button to spine. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come up. Take that weight up and overhead. Now from here, stand through your left leg. Bring your right knee to your chest. Reach it back down. Opposite knee to your chest with this marching here. Carefully, your shoulders are behind your hips. Pull your core in. Lift and lift. Trying to place that foot right back where it came from. Under your hip. Not too much weight transfer from side to side. Let's go one more. Each side. Now replace those feet. Bring your weight down. Let's put that together. Set your hips back into a squat. Now you're going to stand through your left foot. Pick up your right knee. Send your weight overhead. Place it back down. We're alternating side to side here. That's one side. This is 2. 2. 3. 3. Keep that chest lifted. 4. 4. Last one. Each side. Bring it center. Now, find Pilates easy in the center. Take one big step out on either side. Plie squats. We bend the knees. Drop the hips down. Maybe your weight finds the mat. Push through your feet. Come back to the top and do the same thing here. You spread your toes up off the mat. Knees over toes. Rotate open here. Come back up. Lower and lift. Let's be here for 6. Keeping your chest lifted. 5. Squeeze inner thighs together as you come up. 4. 3. 2. 1. Walk your feet back in. Find that Pilates beat. Let's take the weight into one hand. Press it overhead. Try to keep your bicep close to your ear. Send the opposite arm out to the side. Lots of energy reaching to that fingertip. Stand through your left side. Hold this knee. Stand through your left side. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Place it down. Knee to elbow. Place it down. 8. Stand tall through your standing side. 6. Use that exhale. Last 3. 2. 1. Find Pilates knee. Transfer your weight. Energy through the fingertips. Hold that arm close to your ear. Wrap the ribs in. Knee to the side. Getting a little side bending into the oblique here. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring it down. Now from here, we are going to add a little twist. So start with your weight here in front of the chest. Feet are parallel. We're going to step one foot back. Find a little lunge here. Press up and through. Lift that weight overhead. Just that much. Down. Up. Keeping your pelvis as neutral as possible. Keeping that standing foot planted through the ground. Maybe you're feeling some ankle wobbles, but you're trying to keep all 5 metatarsals, all 5 toes, pushing through the floor. Last 2, knee over the ankle. 1, bring it down. Step your opposite leg back into a lunge. Press it overhead. Step it back. Press overhead. One side. Always feels a little more wobbly. We're here for 7. Find a point to focus on. Carefully don't drop to that side as you go back. Keep your focus there. It's going to help you hold your balance, especially on your tricky side. We've got 4. Pull inner thighs towards your midline. 2. Fight for it. Last 1. Bring it down. Set your weight to the side. All right, cross one leg behind. Reach forward. Hips roll under. We come right down into our single leg stretch position. Lengthen that opposite leg out. Exhale and change. Inside head to the knee, outside head to the ankle. 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in. Squeeze your heels together, double leg stretch. Keep your curl. Inhale, reach, arms open. Exhale, pull it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your curl. One more step here. Let's go straight up. Grab that right calf. Lower your left leg. Push that right leg forward. Drop your shoulders down. This is your change. Single straight leg stretch. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head back. Give your neck and shoulders a moment, and then stack your hands. Palm over palm, right behind the head. We get to support our neck here. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to your curl. Send those legs straight up in that same position we had in our hand. You're glued together. Inhale, they lower. Exhale, they lift. Shoulders off the mat. Double straight leg stretch. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Bend the knees. We finish crisscross. Opposite elbow to knee. Up and over to change. 4. See that back elbow. Elbows stay wide. 2, 1. 1. And rest. Rock her up. Find that rolling leg ball. You know what to do. Getting ready to transition to standing. When you're ready, send your weight forward. Stand up. All right. Bring your weight with you. We have our second set. So we start with our simple chair squats. Holding your weight in front. Shoulders roll down the back. Weight in the heels. Toes spread up. Inhale, hips sit back. Exhale, we stand tall. Not completely blocking those knees out at the top, keeping connection to the back of the legs. So how can you press through your heels to connect under your seat as you stretch to standing? Keep the chest lifted, core pulling in. 5, 4, 3, 2, resist that weight. 1, stand tall, press it overhead. Wrap those ribs in, and bring your ears between your biceps if you can. Go into your march. Even though our feet are hip width distance, we're trying not to shift so much side to side, but finding that center midline and working our balance along that. One more each side. Bring it center. Bring your weight down. We combine the two. Inhale, sit the hips back. Now we press up. Bring one knee up. Lower down. Opposite side. Press overhead. Strong standing leg. 4 more sets here. Lift. lower, lift. Lower again here, finding a point to focus your gaze on. It's going to be very helpful. Last 2. Each side, here we go. Carefully you're not rolling to your big toe. Keep your pinky toe nice and strong against the mat. All right, come center. Roll the shoulders out from your Pilates knee. Step it wide. Nice and tall here. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the ribs in. Pull the core in. Knees wide. Over big and second toes. Stand up. Now if you feel your knees are really rolling, turn your toes in a little bit. Accommodate where your body's at today. We're wrapping that turn out from the seat. Stand tall. We're here for 8. Lift. 7. Lift. 6. We're squeezing inner thighs. We're wrapping those rotators. Halfway. Through with these plie squats. 3. Nice and easy. All 10 toes push into the floor. Last 1. Bring it up. Heel toe. Those feet back to your Pilates seat. Send your weight up on one side. Reach the opposite arm out. We're standing tall through this standing side. Exhale in. Inhale down. 9. 8. 7. Strong standing leg. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Right through the middle. To the other side. Lift it up. Find it right away. We've got 8. Use the exhale. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring it down. All right. We've got our lunge. Gonna add a little optional spice here. So 1 foot steps back, knee barely taps the mat, press it up and overhead. Now, you have the option to rotate your upper body towards that front leg, come center, bring it down, press it up, a little twist of the ribs, center. This gets that standing inner thigh. Immediately, we're on 4. Pull up, rotate, come center. 5. Pull up, rotate, center. Halfway. You've got this. That weight is like a halo above your head. Strong standing leg. Starting to feel that booty. Don't lose the balance. Hold your center. Trust it. 2. And 1. Come center. All right. Shake it out. Back out the standing leg. A little faster than the first time. Bring your weight back to your chest. Opposite foot. Step it back. Press overhead. Shoulders are down the back here as you find this rotation. Make holding that weight come from mid-back and core. We've got 8. Working that muscle memory. Where does that foot go? Right behind you every time. Close those ribs around your waist. You don't want to be hanging out behind your hips in spinal extension, especially with this overhead weight. Hold the core in. Rotate. Center. Keep going. 2. This is my hard side. Be gracious with yourself. We're evening things out with every motion. All right. Bring your weight center. Place it down. Let's go ahead and take 1 foot back. Go ahead and take 1 foot back. Arms reach forward. descend. Hips roll under, you know where to go. Single leg stretch, whatever stomach series. Exhale, change. 4. Catch your breath here. 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs in. Heels squeeze together. Inhale, reach, open. Exhale, pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Legs go straight up. Push that top leg forward. Drop your shoulders down. Scissor switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in, head back. Give your neck a turn. Stretch it out. Hands palm over palm. They come behind the head to support the neck. Hips stay heavy. Exhale. Rock into your seat pose. Try to pick those shoulders up with your chin up off your chest. Move the legs together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4, 3. Don't let that back arch. 2, 1. Last set here, bend the knees. Opposite of the knee, crisscross. Hold on to it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the legs. Rock her up. Come to your rolling like ball. Massage your spine out here. Enjoy this before we stand back up for our final set. Here we go. Rock your weight. Ooh, lift up. Shoulders roll out. Last set. You've got this. Feet parallel. Hip width. Hold your weight. Lift your chest. Engage the core. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Maybe starting to feel that fatigue in the legs here. Focus on your form first. We don't want to rush through things. We are working to prevent injuries, not induce them. Halfway done with this set. 5. Squeeze those glutes as you rise. 4, 3, 2, 1. We take the weight overhead, close those ribs in. With your exhale, one knee up, place it down. Other knee up, place it down. Marching here, side to side. Without moving too much, side to side. Staying centered along your midline. Last march, each side. Don't plant those feet. Hip width distance, we put it together. Sit low. Stand tall. Hips back. Hips under. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Each side. Whew. You got it. All right. Coming center. Step it wide. Plie squats here. Then roll those shoulders down. Keep the chest up. Knees open over the toes. How low can you go? Stand tall. Your hips don't get to pop out. They stay rotated under the entire time here. 3, 4, halfway. Big toe and pinky toe equally connected with your mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Last 2. 1. Up. Walk those feet in. Back to your Pilates feet. Take the weight up. Reach the opposite arm out. Stand tall through your standing side. Knee to elbow. Use that exhale. Strong supporting leg. 6, 5. Nothing changes, just that knee lifting. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Quietly, no fidgeting, right away. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold on to it. 2, 1. Bring it down, right. Last set here of our lunge to standing single leg, potentially adding that twist. If you didn't do it the last round, give it a try this time. All right, weight to your chest, shoulders on the back. One leg steps back, we're in a 90-90 lunge. We press up and overhead. We rotate, hips stay square, ribs rotate, come center. Step it back, press it up. Whew, you are gonna feel so good when this workout is done, so listen to those wobbles. Notice where that's happening. So, on that last lunge, I went a little too low. I didn't have things turned on and hold it, so I'm gonna keep my knee off the mat so that I know where I'm at with every move. If I keep my knee off the mat, I'm going to hug my inner thighs into the center. Press up, twist, pull it back. Find your range that's working for you today, where you can keep things connected. It's not always about the biggest, the fullest. Something's about focusing on the form. Last one here. Lunge it back, press it up, find your twist. Ooh, bring it center. Get it out. Okay, weight back to the chest. Last set, home stretch. Step it back. Now again on this side, I'm not going to drop my knee. So that's when things go out of whack. Keep that hover. Press it up. Twist towards it. Come back center. Hugging inner thighs together. The whole time. Even though our legs are doing separate actions. That pull towards the midline is your EFF. Center. Lunge. Lift. Rotate. Center. We'll call this 3. Find that twist plant, the standing big toe. 2. Fight for it. We're at the end here. This is where those wobbles really try to take over. Last one. Center. Ooh, bring it down. So if you just hit with, roll forward. Soften the knees. And just add a little twist of that weight. Let it pull your shoulder blades open across your back. From center, let the weight be heavy. As you roll up, shoulders roll down. Let it set your weight down. Let's come on to, go ahead and set your weight down. One last transition here. Take the foot behind, reach the arms forward as you descend. Let's roll back. This time, just planting your feet parallel hip width. Take your arms by your side, exhale, bridge your hips up. Again, putting the weight in your heels, can you spread your toes apart? Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips a hair higher. Melt it down. Release the pelvis. Just massaging your spine here into the mat. Enjoying that hip extension. You're really doing some work in the hip flexors and quads. Press those arms down. Roll your shoulders open. On this next one, keep the hips lifted for a moment. Pick up your heels. Reach your arms back. Melt it down. Pull your elbows wide to 90-degree bends. Walk your toes out to the corners of your mat. And again, find that bridge of the hips. Maybe getting a little higher by feeling your knees reach further forward over your toes. And melting it down, down. Nice and heavy from your fingertips to the backs of your wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms to your shoulders, everything in the upper body staying connected with the floor. Last one here. Roll those hips up and melt it down. Bring those legs together, lengthen them out, give them a good shake. Reach your arms back and overhead, take a big stretch. Reach to the ceiling, roll it up, take a stretch forward over those legs. Wonderful work here. Take a moment here in the center, rolling your shoulders down your back, anchoring those sitting bones. You can inhale, reach up, look up, palms together, coming down in front of your heart center, taking a moment here to just collect yourself, absorb all of that work we just did. Feel the buzz of your energy heightened, the blood flow. Just take a moment of gratitude for spending this time with your body. I'm so grateful you chose to spend it with me, and I'll see you on the mat next time.